What's up, everybody? A Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless Night Studios, and I have a bit of a channel announcement. I'm hoping to keep this a bit more quick and concise and not take up too much of everybody's time. But we all know how that goes for me, don't we? So the gist of this announcement is to let everybody know that I'm going to be taking a break or a sabbatical, whatever you want to call it, from my normally weekly scheduled uploads of my videos. I had a situation where my brother was doing a contracting type job and needed an extra pair of hands, and I told him I would help him. And so it's a fairly larger job as far as the amount of things that need to be done, and so because of that, I don't really know what kind of time frame we're looking at. I'm expecting it to be at least a couple of weeks, but it could go longer than that into a month or more or something. I don't know. But because of 5 days out of the week working on that and, you know, stuff like that, I'm not probably going to be up for doing recordings either when I get back from doing that all day or on the weekends when I want to just relax or something. So with that in mind, I thought it was probably just smarter. It was like I could have been like, yeah, I'll do it all, but just realistically speaking, I know myself, I'm not going to want to do it all. So I figured rather than trying to get all keyed up and stressed about trying to either not help certain days when he needed me or trying to burn both ends against the middle type of thing, burn the candle at both ends. That was a mix of figures of speech there. I figured it was just smarter to take a break for a while, and when that is done and we're finished, then I'll be coming back. Now, with that said, if stuff changes, if we have a day where we need to do something outside and it rains or something and we can't work on it that day or something, I won't say that I won't throw up a video here and there, but I just wanted to let you guys know not to be expecting the regular scheduled videos. Or I wouldn't really expect there to be videos, is I guess the point at all. If I happen to throw one up or something, then that's just because I found a minute and decided to do something or had an idea. So that's the gist of it. I would give you guys more of a time frame if I knew, but I don't. So I'm just kind of hoping you guys don't mind hanging in there with me for a little bit and being okay playing it by ear. With that said, though, I'm not one to waste any time, and so I'm going to be taking a long look and doing some thinking about how I want to come at the channel when I come back, and if I want to make any big changes or anything like that. I'm already considering redesigning my logo. I've been throwing around different ideas and stuff in my head, so I don't know if I'll have time to work on that or not in my off time and have that to a releasable state or not. So also I still need to be working on my book and stuff. I'm really, really close to the end of the editing process. I'm about halfway through my last editing pass, and then I'm going to be handing it off to a couple people to kind of give me an outside opinion. And then at that point, I should be ready to publish the book. I've actually already gotten my final cover art done from my my artist that I hired. It's really, really good. I'm really excited about it. I was actually considering throwing it up here and talking about it a little bit more, but I wanted to keep this a little bit shorter and more concise. So I'll either be doing a separate video on that, or I'm gonna wait and do it when I come back from my break. And I think I'll probably end up doing that for two reasons. One, because, you know, it'll be better because I should be working on my book a little bit more here and there in my off time. And so I'm hoping to have it more done so that by the time I'm telling you guys, hey, look at the cover art and stuff, and explaining a bit more thoroughly about the book, it's already in the other individuals' hands and, you know, being kind of dissected from that point of view to where I can start working on kind of doing the Amazon account stuff and setting up more of the businessy behind the scenes stuff that needs to be done. But it is getting there. I'm hoping I don't want to overshoot or oversell, but I'm hoping that mid-February to the end of February that I could be done by then is my hope. But, you know, I said a few months back that my hope was to do it before the beginning of the year. So, like I said, we know how that goes for me. So yeah, that's the gist of it. I just wanted to let everybody know so that you weren't surprised by there not being any videos or any uploads or anything like that. I didn't want to blindside anybody. And also let them know what was going on so that you knew why and, you know, what to expect and have a, you know, even though I can't give you a when, that it's like I am coming back to it. It's just a temporary thing. But in the meantime, I would like, anybody that had ideas, suggestions, things like that, either whether it be schedule changes, games to play, things like that, go ahead and leave a comment or message me directly or something like that on this video, and I'll be sure to, and I will be keeping up with and trying to reply with comments and things like that. I don't think I'll have any time or energy for recording new videos. But one thing is, coming back, I already kind of have a general plan. I'm planning on doing a full Let's Play on Genesis Alpha 1 and replacing Ashen with that. The reason being, although Ashen was well received in the likes and stuff in some of the comments, viewership-wise it just wasn't there. And for those of you that have been followers of my channel for a long time, you know that if something dips too low for too long, then I just kind of assume that not everybody is interested in it, type of thing. I'm having a lot of fun with the game, and I'm actually kind of looking forward to not recording it, because it means I get to just cut loose and play it and have fun with it. And not worry about, like, how much I have to record or getting too far ahead or anything like that. But yeah, it's just one of those that is just not generating a lot of views, and so Genesis Alpha 1, my pre-release preview of it with the beginner tips and stuff seemed to strike a nerve that everybody seemed to really enjoy it, and it got a fairly good response in the viewership department and things like that. So the fact that I'm planning on being gone for a couple of weeks at least means that by the time I'm back, Astroneer should definitely be out. I believe it's February 19th. I could be wrong, but I believe it was somewhere mid-February. So if I come back and that's already gone into launch, then I'll probably be doing a new Let's Play on that, because I've actually been really looking forward to going back to playing it. I've let it go for a while, and when I came back and played around with it a little bit a few months ago, I realized that they've actually added a lot to it and changed a lot of the game, so I'm actually looking forward to that. So, Subnautica, obviously all of my Space Engineer stuff that I've still got going is fine, but with the idea of doing the alternating schedule like I presented a few weeks ago, and doing like reverse engineers, say Genesis Alpha 1, Subnautica, and then like the Let's Play or something like that for Space Engineers, and then the next week doing the Inspiration, Astroneer, something, and then the Let's Build, that would work. So I still have a free slot. I'm okay with doing an extra episode of, say, like the Space Engineers Let's Play if you guys want to, or Subnautica or one of the other games. But if there's something else, like if you'd like to go back and do another Stationeers playthrough, or you know, something like that, Empyrean maybe, or something new, let me know. Bearing in mind that if it's new, I'd have to consider it a bit stronger, because it would mean, you know, buying into something, and I'd have to make sure that that's a financially smart decision type of thing if I'm gonna basically be able to pull it back from the investment type of thing. So there is that. So with that, let me know what you guys think and all of your suggestions and whatnot, or if you're happy with everything and you don't mind the way things are, then that's fine. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about all that. But in the meantime, I'm going to be a little bit quiet for a while. Hopefully, though, I'll be able to kind of come back with a bit more of, you know, some new schedule ideas, some new game playthroughs, and, you know, stuff like that. And hopefully a lot more news on my book, if all goes well. So with that, I'm going to wrap things up here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you guys later. Peace.